Alright, people, welcome back, boys and girls. Red Mist in the house once again. Okay, now for those of you that do not know, the new event or the new balanced update is live, guys. It is live. So as you can see right here, the Expo's been downgraded, the Tesla has been downgraded, the Canon has been downgraded, the Prince and the Dark Prince charge speed has been downgraded. The Ice Wizard has been increased by 5%. The Valkyrie's hit points and damage is 10% extra. The Royal Giant's better. The Rage spell has basically been improved because it's more damage but doesn't run for as long, which is fine. The Poison has been increased. The Mirror is now no longer giving legendary cards ridiculously high levels. The Musketeer's been downgraded. The Archers have been made basically smarter. The Balloon has been increased by 5%, which is fantastic, and the Witch has been increased by 5% as well. This is the team that I've been running, guys. I've been running it for about a day and a half now. This team did actually get me into Arena 7, but then I kind of changed it out and I was giving it a little tester with other little bits, and I've kind of dropped back down into Arena 6. But for those of you that are kind of, well, who's better, the Witch or the Wizard? Is the new update going to make people stop using the Wizard and start using the Witch? Yes and no. I think maybe at the top stage it might be a much more viable thing to maybe bring the Witch, because her stats might be really good. But for me right now, my Wizard is level 5. Yeah, there it was at the top, I couldn't see it there. Level 5 for the Wizard. So obviously he's got 146 hit points and 111 damage per second, with a hit ratio of 1.7. Whereas my Witch is a level 3. So she has a little bit more HP, but she has half the damage. But she does attack sort of a second quicker. So she does attack a little bit quicker, and obviously her skeletons are level 8. But the main reason why I bring the Wizard right now is because obviously when he's hitting minions, he will kill the minions in pretty much one shot. Like, as you can see, they've got 158 hit points on them. He'll normally kill like 2 to 3 wizards a minion every single shot. So he'll do, say, 2 to 3 shots to kill a minion horde, whereas the Witch needs to do 6. There's a big difference. Obviously the Witch does bring out skeletons, which helps out a lot on the ground troops and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a pick for your own thing. I've been using the Valkyrie a lot because a lot of people underestimate her, but she has got so much health, guys, and with the update she's got even more health, and she hits even harder now. She used to hit for like 96 damage each shot or something. She now does 115, and on top of that she only used to have like 1100 health. Now she's got 1200. So people really underestimate her. If she goes one-on-one against a prince, 9 times out of 10 she will win, unless the prince got a charge on her. Then it will normally leave the prince with like a one shot and he's dead kind of thing. We're going to go ahead and open these little chests up. Oh, fantastic, some goblins. We like them. Spear goblins, fantastic. We like them as well. A hog rider. But yeah, you're going to start seeing... I've already seen a lot of people that were running the Expo have switched over to the mortar already. And to be honest, the mortar is so much easier to shut down than what the Expo was. but unfortunately people are just trying to do the same combination just with the mortar instead of the we're not going to bother doing that. We're just going to play our minion horde over there, get rid of those barbarians. I was going to reveal that we had the balloon already, but I don't really want to go do that. Because obviously by doing that we're going to cause a problem. Okay, so he's actually going to be running the tactics of a what do you call it, a spawner deck. So that's not too bad, but this is where Valkyrie comes in really useful, because as I say, the Valkyrie can tank a lot of damage, guys. It's crazy how much damage she can actually take. So we're okay with this. We're just going to sort of play it a bit slow, and kind of, oh, this is a bit of trouble here. Got to admit, we're in trouble now. We're going to have to use our fireball to get out of trouble. We're kind of... Now, unfortunately, our deck is not very good against a spawner deck. They are kind of our downfall. But it's okay, because we can sort of manage to keep on playing and going through. That Tesla's going to distract my balloon so much. Yeah, we're really not... I don't think we're going to be able to sort of cope against this too much, because obviously a spawner deck is a huge downgrade for us, or a huge disadvantage for us, because it is quite a painful deck for our deck, really. Hopefully we can get both onto that tower. Come on, balloon. Where's... Wow, that balloon took forever to hit that shot. Jesus. Okay, we have to get our Valkyrie in. Valkyrie can take care of them pretty easy. Now, why the Valkyrie is taking the damage from the thingy? Yeah, we didn't really stand too much of a chance there, because unfortunately a spawner deck is my deck's biggest downfall. Every deck has a counter, and this deck is very good at countering expos, mortars, prints, charges, but when it comes to sort of a lot of defensive buildings, it's not so good. Because the push is fairly slow. The main damage kind of relies on the giant getting to the tower. Obviously you've got all the other cards there as well, which are gonna rock in with quite a bit of damage. I'm not gonna lie, they do come in with a lot of damage. But at the same time, it is sort of a case of, well, what how's the best way to put it? What you put behind the giant is going to stay alive. So obviously if you've got the giant in front and you've gone and put the Valkyrie, you've gone and put goblins, you've gone and put minions, unless they go and do that, they're going to stay alive, because the giant is going to protect them. So it is the biggest thing. Like, obviously the giant is your brick wall, and then obviously if the giant can get to the tower, fantastic. If you can get a little push going and you can kind of think, oh right, well, they're gonna push to the right, you can sneak in on the left hand side with a nice little balloon shot, and they kind of think, oh crap, it's too late, you've already played it. So it's a nice little deterrent on the basis of people kind of think you're about to push very hard onto the right, as you can see right now. He's playing a lot of cards down on the right to be able to defend, and we're going to quickly sneak in with the balloon, the goblins, and the spear goblins up on the left, and they're going to be able to push through and take out the left-hand tower with a fair bit of energy as well, which is great, you know. So as you can see, there was a quick little push that went on there, and we done a lot of damage. We did do a lot of damage to them. So again, we're pretty much gonna do the same combination again, but this time, because he's used his mini P.E.K.K.A., we're gonna pull the spear goblins over instead of using the spear goblins to attack the tower as well. So as you can see, we're doing a lot of damage over to him on the left hand side. We were able to keep the pressure on, and that's how it is, guys. So it's really nice. Obviously, if you can get that push going up on the right hand side, you could probably use the Prince for the same technique. I wouldn't suggest the Hog Rider because he's not as heavy hitting as the Prince or the Balloon is. The upside to the Prince is the fact that he'll charge quicker into their tower, so you could possibly get a little bit extra damage going on there if you went with that sort of combination. This is going to be a problem. He's got a really big push coming up towards us here, and that large P.E.K.K.A. is a big destruction force, destructive force, I should say. So now that we know that he's got that card, we're going to have to sort of watch out with our goblins and our spear goblins, maybe even our minion horde. But watch, as his barbarians come in, look, he's got the same sort of idea here. So as his barbarians come in, we're going to play down our Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie can tank the damage of the barbarians. It's crazy how strong she is. And as you can see, they had a Valkyrie as well. Yes, I did use the minion horde, but she really done a lot of damage there, guys. He's probably left himself with very little elixir here, because that is a lot of elixir for that thingy. Wow, we mistimed that fireball so badly. That was a very bad fireball there, so that's probably just cost us our tower. So that's really not good. We're going to hopefully bring the Valkyrie. There we go, nice. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay with that. We need to get a push going now. We're going to do a very sneak... As you can see, again, he's got a lot of things going on. So he's leaving his minion horde to wait for the thingy. Oh man, I don't even know what the hell to do here. There's too much of a push going on. We just can't counter his stuff. That giant P.E.K.K.A. is really destroying our setup here. We have kind of had our attack out of sync as well. He's had his cards. This is the thing as well, guys. The starting hand is so precious. You know, obviously he had a very nice setup in his hand, so he was able to push down the way that he wanted. I was constantly trying to get the cards that I needed to counter his while trying to push as well. And I never really had the elixir to be able to sort of make my push while doing the defend as well. So as you can see, the cards are a little bit better lined up for me this time. So I'm hoping that maybe I can sort of get down with a balloon and a minion horde, The reason why I'm saying a minion horde is because a lot of people tend to drop a minion horde to fight a balloon. But if your minion horde is already down, they cannot get your balloon, because a minion horde to fight a minion horde, they're going to destroy it. So that's why I tried to play that. Now he's going to expect that you don't play that this time round, because he's going to expect that again. So this time I'm going to play my giant with my wizard, and I'm going to follow... okay. I'm not going to bother doing that now, because obviously he's got... So I'm going to play my Valkyrie to defeat his barbarians. She's going to be able to sort of take on his other barbarians and his giant. And then this is where the tactics come in. The fireball gets rid of part of the health and the minion horde. And the goblins are way too quick for damage. They can finish off his giant. So we're kind of just playing a defensive game now. For now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a very slow movement with the giant. Oh wow, that's not good. Oh wow, and a rage? Come on now. That's crazy. Minion horde. That's okay. We're okay with that. Because by the time the giant gets to the wall, we're going to be able to still kind of do what I want to do, which is put my wizard down to take care of the minion horde. And now I want to put my balloon down, because the giant's going to be taking the damage from the musketeer. Come on. Ah, damn it. That... Man. Now, unfortunately, that zap really put a stop to my balloon, because it kind of slows you down so much for a while. But it's okay. We're able to drop our giant back down again, and our who'd you are. There we go, boys and girls. We were able to hold off. As you can see, that time our rotation was in, so we could easily push with no problem. So we're going to do one more game, baby boy, and we are going to see how it goes. Hopefully we can get another win, and we can have a happy day. So let's start off with a very nice little slow push with the giant. We'll probably put the... Oh no, we're not. We're going to put the Valkyrie down there, and we're going to put the mini goblins down there as well. There we go, and that's fine, because now we can have a little push going on the right hand side. And we're going to put our wizard down behind our giant, followed by spear goblins, just in case he gets any ideas like he was going to do there, and put some goblins down to attack the giant. Fireball over onto there, let the wizard get another couple of shots out. Boom, baby, there we go. Now, as you can see, that cost us some elixir to be able to take out those goblins, slash the tower, but by doing that, it meant that the wizard got another shot out. That freeze has really screwed us over on that tower, so unfortunately he's just managed to get that tower, but it's okay. We're okay with that, because as soon as that Tesla's gone, he's going to be calling a cannon now. The likelihood that he's going to use his cannon is extremely high. We're going to use the giant to distract, the balloon to get over to the tower, and we're going to run in with our normal goblins and our spear goblins to hopefully take a little bit more damage on the tower. But as it happened, it didn't work. But that's okay. It happens. We need to reset, because he's probably going to come in with his thingy again. His Hog Rider. That's what we were expecting to see, was the Hog Rider. Where's the freeze? We ain't got no freeze. We got arrows though, that's not good. Okay, that's fine, because we can get in with our balloon and our things, and he's actually made a very big mistake there, because by putting his Tesla down and then his cannon by the thing, he actually made the Valkyrie go to his tower. So he moved the Valkyrie over to his opposite tower, which was a big mistake for him, because obviously she got a couple of hits out on the tower. You know, and this is pretty much game over for him now. Unless, of course, that freeze. There we go. That's how it's done. We give him a good game, and a thanks, and a thumbs up. Boom. Alright. So, as you can see, it works really well, guys. You just have to be prepared for what people are doing. And if you're not, you need to try and slow it down, get your rotation in a way that you need it to be able to play for the attack. If it means that you need to sacrifice your wizard or something to be able to bring in a different card, to be able to get that rotation in, hopefully you'll have time to do it. But that's going to be the end of the video for today, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video.